Hi everybody, and thank you so much for joining me for another astrology update. This week we have a new moon in Libra on the 19th of October, which sets the scene for the next month, because our month always starts with the new moon, which is a very fertile time. It's a time when we plant seeds for what we want to actually bring into our lives that month. So whatever the theme is for the new moon, that's where we actually plant the seeds. It's a very fertile time in that the sun and the moon are both in the same sign, and it's almost as if the moon absorbs all the energy. There's no reflection. It's all about absorbing, so it's very powerful. Now, Libra is all about the sign of cooperation. It's about love. It's about peace. It's about balance, harmony, balancing the male and female. And I discussed that a few videos back. If you have a look underneath this video, you'll see the links to that. So that's all very much in play still, where the theme is on bringing balance into our lives, balancing that masculine and feminine too, and finding a point of stillness and peace and harmony within ourselves. Now, Libra is also associated with relationships of all kinds. So close relationships mainly with spouses and boyfriends and girlfriends and close friends, colleagues, work colleagues, one-on-one relationships really. So the focus is on that, and the focus is generally on pleasing, because Libra is really about pleasing and cooperating and doing what's needed to keep the peace in a relationship, which often or sometimes actually takes away what we really want to say, what we really want to do, because we want to actually keep the peace. Now, bringing that into the equation, this new moon is that we have Uranus opposite the new moon at the same degree. So astrology is all about energy. So what that does basically is it brings another energy into this beautiful, harmonious, peaceful, loving new moon. And it says, Uranus in Aries says, it's about me. It's about what I want. It's about my truth. It's not about you. It's about me. And I'm going to speak my truth no matter what. And if that means that I need to be a revolutionary or be a maverick or break the rules or jump out of the box, then that's what I'm going to do. At the risk of maybe even making people unhappy or pushing people away. Yeah, that's Uranus in Aries. So when the two are in polarity, for me, what is being asked of us is Uranus is asking us to wake up, to really get honest. Uranus shakes things up. So it basically shakes up our feelings about relationships, our beliefs about relationships. It brings piercing clarity if we are able to actually just take a moment to actually look at what we believe about relationships, what we're saying about relationships. Now, Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, which is the planet of love and money. So money can also come into the equation here, and relationships with money. So if, for example, you are having issues with money in your life, this is a very good time to really cut through all the dross and see what your real beliefs are about money. Are you walking around saying there isn't enough money? Because this is a very strong new moon to align yourself with whatever your thoughts and beliefs are about relationships and money. So if your belief about money is that it's scarce and there isn't enough, and that the world is in an economic crisis and that you're not going to make it to the end of the month, then that is what you're aligning to. So it's just to be aware of that. By the same token, if your belief about relationships is that, all the good men are taken, or women are all one way, or love will never find you, just to be aware of the fact that that is what you're aligning with. So if you keep on saying that, that's what you're aligning with. So whatever we are aligning ourselves with is what we're going to bring into our reality. And this new moon can cut straight to the quick of that and actually let us see exactly where we are out of balance in our thoughts and our beliefs and our actions about love and money. Where we're out of alignment in terms of masculine and feminine, if we're pushing too hard or not hard enough, to just gently bring ourselves into a place of alignment. to approach people that you might have an issue with in relationships from a place of love, remembering that Venus is the planet of love, as opposed to standing on your high horse and screaming from the rooftops your truth. It's really about aligning with what your truth is and then stating it as a fact, without bringing into any drama or any history or future projections or what he said, what he didn't say, what you said, what you didn't say, to actually just state the truth the way it is. This isn't working for me, and this is the reason. Boom. Almost sort of doing it with the feeling that even if it rocks the boat a little bit, you have spoken your truth in a loving way. So that for me is the energy of this new moon. So very good questions to ask this new moon is what is the balance like in terms of what's the polarity like between how can I connect with, how can I be in relationship, be in a cooperative relationship and still be my authentic self. And that means a friendship as well as a love relationship. Where is there space for me being the truthful, authentic person that I am, and the me that's in a relationship with whoever I'm in a relationship with at that point? How can I bring peace and harmony to this relationship without sacrificing my truth? So that's it. So this new moon, sit quietly, light a candle, reflect on your relationships, reflect on your relationships with money, with other people, with how you see the world. A lot of secrets are going to come out of the closets in the next few weeks. I discussed that in my last video on Jupiter and Scorpio. And it's already happening in Hollywood with all the sex scandals that are coming to the surface, where women are standing up and saying it's enough. We've got to actually look at this. This is the truth. This is what's coming out. And we're standing up saying it's not okay. And people need to listen. And something needs to be done. That's the energy of Jupiter in Scorpio and Uranus in Aries opposing the Libra axis. So use the same energy in your own life to actually bring a truth serum into your life and see what you've been ignoring, what you've been putting under the surface, and what needs to be acknowledged and worked with. Because this new moon is really about shifting to a higher level of consciousness by recognizing our own truth. So have a good new moon. If you'd like to get hold of me to set up a reading, you can find my details below. And there are also some workshops that I'm running in the next few months to help us navigate these waters. So good luck and see you next time.